Something you may have to learn to do in life that I've had to learn to do is to ignore the things that your mind spits out at you sometimes. This is often called metacognition, thinking about how you think. In other words, you can't just get stuck in your own mind. You have to realize that your own mind is sometimes incorrect, and you have to think about it from a higher perspective. You have to go, okay, basically what I'm thinking in my mind are not necessarily true. Who's the final arbiter of truth? The Spirit of Truth, not me and my thoughts. So a lot of times what my mind comes up with, I need to just simply ignore it and look to God, to look to the Spirit of Truth and all the things that He's taught me and all the things that He thinks and He says, because those are the true things. There's a Bible verse that I like that sort of touches on this principle. 1 John 3:20, it says, God is greater than our hearts and knows all things. And it's talking about the heart, not the mind, but it's the same principle. God He doesn't deal with us according to what our minds and our hearts produce. Sometimes. But a lot of times He's like, okay, I know that your mind is going to come up with stuff and your heart's going to come up with stuff, and it's simply not true, and I don't judge you by it. I don't think it's the be-all, end-all as to what you're doing and what you're thinking and how you're behaving. And so we have to join God in that higher perspective so that we don't get stuck in our own minds and our own hearts when they come up with stuff that's not true, stuff that's not true about ourselves, it's not true about Him. We have to join God in that higher perspective. Just say, okay, Lord, you know what the truth is about me, no matter what my mind comes up with, no matter what my heart comes up with. And I'm going to join you in that perspective. I'm going to understand that you know it, and I'm going to agree with you and not get trapped by the things that my mind spits out at me. This is just a healthy perspective that you gain as you get older. And it's also a humble perspective to realizing, okay, my mind and my experiences and my paradigms are not the arbiters of truth or of reality. That's God. And I need to live with Him and trust Him instead of my own thoughts, the own inclinations of my heart, and my own paradigms. Thanks, and have a great day.